Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. All right. So I will be playing WoW again tonight. Hopefully get a chance to have Brad. Yep. Matt will be on in a minute. Done getting prepped for the stream. So I'm going to enter the world and try to do my best to keep you entertained until I get more people in here to be cooler than I am. In the meantime, we will be enjoying the World of Warcraft. I've been messing around in Dragonflight. I finally got myself up above 60. So I'm at 63 now, and I'm pretty excited about that. Yo, what's up, Mr. Tavizi? How you doing? Good to see you. I've been trying to grind out this tune in WoW, and it's super fun, but also a big learning curve, right? So let's pick up. Actually, I need to turn in that quest. Well, oof. I don't know if I want to fly some. Sorry, that just sounds like a lot of work. So we're gonna go turn in. Need to be up. We're gonna go turn in this quest. See where we go from. Hopefully, we can do some interesting things tonight. Brad had mentioned that he might be interested in. Yes, I will go back to. Brad had mentioned he might be interested in poking around in a dungeon of some variety. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to be hanging out with y'all and level grinding for a little while. I'm still trying to hit that 70, that sweet 70, so I can start actually getting, decent gear. I actually got some new stuff, which I'm pretty happy about. I finally got a new weapon, which was a big deal because I don't want to have to leave at folks with horrible, inaccurate. Oh, where am I supposed to be going? Ow, you jerk. You bamboozled me. Alright, fine. I'll get off of this thing. I don't know how to get off. Where am I going? Oh my gosh. This has been a tragic mistake, me going down here. Get some height. I just love this. That actually fly. Just a shame. Oh. Poop. There. Where I am. Are you just gonna, game, are you just gonna make me sit here? Thank you, the loadout is looking nice. Oh, you need me to be louder? Yeah, I can do that. I thought I was a little bit too loud, but I can definitely be a little bit louder. Adjust my volume up a little bit. Thank you for the notes on sound. I definitely don't want to blast anybody's ears out, I try to be a little bit more conservative about things when it comes to sound. So, hooray. Yeah, if things are a little quiet or a little bit loud, please don't hesitate to tell me. I will absolutely make adjustments where they are needed. How's your loadout been, by the way? How's the new computer that you built? Has it been delicious for you? One or two more of these little bigger eggs, and I should be able to make it up where I need to go. All right. Let's try. Let's try. There we go. There we go. I made it back. Yay. It kind of frustrates me that you can't just fly here. Like, okay. I have to discover what the commotion is.
Is the land shifting?
I sense this may be much worse.
I think I'm trying to follow these fools. You fools! Let's see what's going on. Oh, cutscene time.
A storm.
Uh-oh. It's... Yep. That asshole's coming to heckle us. You have very tiny arms. You got very, very little arms.
Protect the eggs below while I distract Razagath. She will not harm our young.
Yeah. Complete that.
Your rival is not always
Yep.
your enemy.
Find somebody important. Oh, come on. You're really gonna do this to me? There we go. All right. What am I supposed to be doing? Reporting to this weirdo down here. Sweet.
Strike at our home, our queen. Protect your allies.
Okay.
Commander, what news from the front?
We have made some progress, Major Domo, but there's a lot of killing to be done yet.
There we go. Let's start killing some fools. What up, Pix? How you doing? Let's get some. All right, so that was not great. Let's get some aggro here. Get a few enemies bundled up so that I can. Let's start getting some interesting stuff happening. Trying to get my trying to get better at killing these things faster. Just, you know, taking me a minute. Oh, look. What you doing? Very pretty. I should probably get out of the way of that, whatever that is. Let's do this thing. I don't love you being able to do abilities at me, so let's silence you for a minute. There we go. Let's start popping off some other stuff. I'd love to get aggro control out here. I do love seeing how much my survivability has come up. Oh, I don't want to be in that. Just since I, ooh, yay. Just since I, like, upped some weapons and armor and, like, actually, speaking of which, I need to make sure I don't have anything good. Alright, I just love, like, the massive amount of survivability that you've got in a Death Knight. Fantastic. Alright, I need to find enraged cliffs. You're an enraged cliff. Come here. Let's... Why'd you gotta stun me, you jerk face? You jerk face McGee? Come on. Quit stunning me. Okay, that's it. Stop stunning me. Okay, that's what is... Alright. So my homework for tonight is to get way better at my abilities. Which I didn't do there. Okay. So when they do those things, what I need to be doing is... I need to be doing a better job of interrupts. And that's... I'm not great at focusing on that part of the game at the moment. But I'm trying to learn. So... that's something that... there we go. There's some enraged cliffs. So basically what's happening is when... for those of you who don't play a lot of WoW... as it's been explained to me, when you're fighting an enemy and you're about to see it happen, you can see a little bar beneath their name go up. Oh, stop running into me, you jerk face. So you can see this little bar beneath their name fill up when they're like this right here. So I can pull a step back and then... so that one I don't really care about. I don't care about getting launched in the air. What I definitely don't want to have happen is that right there I'm okay with. The other one, not so much. So we're going to hit a couple and you're going to interrupt. We're going to interrupt. And that's like what I'm trying to focus on being better about. So I can do this and pull him towards me and get that interrupt, which is something that I desperately need to be better at.
Getting a lot better at that reposition interrupt.
I'm working on it. Thank you. I'm definitely trying. We're gonna get there. How's your day been?
Oh, you know, not bad. Not bad. Did something in my back, though, so my back's kind of angry today.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, look at me just miss those 2 interrupts right when you were congratulating me about it. Don't get cocky, kid.
Don't get penisy.
I don't care about the earthen spikes as much as the seismic strike. That's the one that's bothersome. Extreme. That?
Yeah.
Shut up. Stop doing that to me.
Yeah, Pix has found out he's got all kinds of stuff going on with his back today, too. So.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I found a couple of bone spurs down there.
That's 0 fun. Sorry. All right. So I have done those things. Oh, look, there's a bunch of little ads right here for me. I like that. Yeah, this mouse is literally the only reason why I'm not horrible at this game.
Well, that's awesome. It's good to have good tools.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not happy about this either. Where is this? I don't want you. Alright. I want you. Sorry. I do not enjoy the whole, like, how slow you move when you're on your dragonling.
Oh yeah, before you've built up.
Yeah. It's just a pain. So one more enraged cliff. If I can find it.
That one flies too, by the way.
Yeah, it doesn't here right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pathfinder, right.
Alright, come on, you dinguses. Die, you horrible idiots. Okay. I did that. I did the thing. So let's get mounted up and go turn it in. So what are you getting into today, Groggy?
I don't know. Oh yeah. I was kind of messing around with some of the LFR content earlier. One of our other guildies already got the two-handed legendary that, you know, is relatively new. So that's pretty. That's nice.
That's rad.
I will await you.
Alright. Let's pick up some quests.
What do you seek?
What happened? Ooh. Ooh. I don't have any more dragon riding things. Yeah, it's really frustrating that they, like, just straight up do not let you fly here.
Yeah. But I mean, the one thing that that can help is there's a few add-ons you can pick up that will mark all of that stuff on your map for you, so you can just fly around and collect all the dragon flying coins and upgrade your stuff relatively early.
That's really good to know. Alright, let's go do this thing.
Oh, that's a dungeon. That's gonna be...
Wait, it is?
Yeah, that's a dungeon.
Ballsack. Alright, well. Prepare to watch me die spectacularly. I can't leave, can I? Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you can just walk out.
Flee! I'm gonna flee like the little bitch I am.
Bravely ran away, he did.
Yeah, Brad, yesterday when we were talking, he brought up the idea of doing him getting on his DK tune and doing a dungeon so that like, because he can just power womp through one and then we can basically use the loot drops
Right.
for me.
Right.
You will not harm the eggs.
Yeah, when it comes
I
to
protect the life
getting you
pools.
geared up, especially when we get you up to 70, there's a bunch of different events that we can do to really speed that process up. I think the fastest one is the Dream Surge. So anybody out there who's just got a fresh 70, go do the Dream Surge content, pick up the little floating green orbs, you know, tucked around the zone. This week, I think it's Onaran Plains that has the Dream Surge. The Dream Surge moves each week. But yeah, that's gonna be once we get you to 70, we'll be able to go do that content, and that stuff's really easy, really quick. It stacks a lot of the currency you need very, very fast to buy the items you need, and really lets you target in on the things you want to replace faster than others.
That's fantastic news.
Now, they have a pretty robust inventory of things you can get from the Surge, but there's a couple of things that they are very noticeably missing. Like, they don't have trinkets. Yeah. So you'll have to do the time rift to get a decent starter trinket, but that's also something that's pretty quick, pretty easy, draws a large crowd, and I think it happens like every hour.
Okay. Is there any way to save old trinkets?
No, they don't have a way to like
Level them up?
yeah, bring old stuff into current leveling. They do not have that in this game.
That sucks so hard.
Yeah, unfortunately that's one of the things about their progression, setup and how you advance as a character. And I would love to see a system enter that would let you bring old stuff into current, content, because that would blow the doors off of World of Warcraft. Letting multiple sets at any given time be viable instead of just the new one that's come out of the raid.
Oh, that would be glorious, dude.
Oh man, yeah, just wonderful. Because there's a lot of excellent set bonuses over the years that, sure, a few of them are going to need to be modernized or tossed out entirely, but some of them don't need to be and are just fantastic. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, because I've got trying to save a dragon's egg.
Save the dragons.
I've got an old thing that I'm like super excited about, and I haven't gotten rid of it because I was waiting to confirm that there was basically no way to do it.
Then they said there was like no way.
What's up?
When your brain does the Family Guy thing and you just wind up spitting out random Family Guy quotes.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just been on TV forever now.
Yeah, mine does that all the time.
I know, they're in there.
They're
free.
there. Okay, so that doesn't interrupt. Let's make this more interesting.
Oh, I'm gonna get kitty aggro in a second.
Yeah, kitty aggro is the best. This dude is just horrible. So,
Oh, he's one of the stars. Yeah, he's like a rare spawn for the area. You can take him, but it just takes a little bit.
yeah, it's just gonna take me a while because he keeps shielding up, and I hate that.
Yeah. Although this is a chance for you to practice, because I think that shield is interruptible.
I tried. That one is. The other one is not.
Sometimes you have to get used to like using your hard interrupt button, the mind freeze button.
Right.
Because there's a lot of things that are going to be immune to reposition, but can be interrupted. And I mean, because it takes a while for new content to come out, we're not getting new stuff every day kind of thing. You're stuck running old dungeons, old content, stuff like that. You wind up really kind of learning the ins and outs of these guys. Like, oh yeah, this guy, I can totally move him to interrupt that and then use my other interrupt on this ability. And
Come on.
he does hit hard. That strike saved me. Saved me texting.
That's what I'm working on.
Yeah, Vampiric Blood is a good one. Oh, swirly bad. Oh. So we gotta get your footwork.
Yeah, I'm I'm trying to think of like 83 things at once right now.
And that's the big thing, yeah, is World of Warcraft is definitely a game that builds on itself, builds on your skill sets, and then as you get to the harder stuff, throws all of it at you all at once, all the time. So you're constantly needing to move, you're constantly needing to interrupt. I mean, it's almost a lot like driving a car as far as the amount of things you need to be paying attention to and interacting with. You know?
Yeah. And that's like my big thing is just getting used to that. Like I'm trying to get my like general flow down right now.
Right. Kitty aggro.
And then like slowly start adding in different points. You get over here.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
The one thing I don't love is, so you said tab targets?
Tab switches between targets.
Okay.
So do me a favor, hit V for me on the keyboard.
B?
V. Right?
Like
it should say
Victor or Bravo?
Victor.
I did.
Okay, what did the yellow text there say that had just popped up?
Enemy nameplates turned off and on.
Okay, you want them on for combat, I believe is what it should
Yep.
say. Okay, so that'll help you identify all of the guys coming in at you all at once, how much that each individual one has, and then as you're doing tab targeting, those will highlight in a different way, so you can kind of a little more easily see who you're actually targeting in this mess of bad guys, instead of trying to look for the little red circle underneath each one to figure out which one you're targeting.
Good to know. I'm going to do some mining while I'm in horrible enemy territory.
So here's an interesting point, right?
Yeah.
A lot of these guys' nameplates aren't highlighting, and some of them are, right? Like
Yeah.
from a distance, right? Sometimes what that means is those are the guys you need for your quest, and ones standing nearby that aren't popping up like that aren't ones you need, right? So that's kind of like a little quality of life thing that's been embedded over the years.
Good to know. I'm just going to kill these helpless fools. So basically, stay out of ground effects, Danny.
Yep. And that's the big thing is you've got to do interrupts and movement and yeah, they throw it all at you at once, and for whatever reason, some masochists in the World of Warcraft community seem to enjoy this level of torture, and
That looks like something I should be able to get. That thing in the ice there.
I can't attack that
I don't know.
target.
Like that's a scroll in the ice.
Oh,
It's not letting me. Okay. What am I supposed to do?
this is probably the one where you're going after the big dragons, and you got to use the little harpoon button they gave you to
Okay.
bring them down and then take them out.
Cool.
Yeah, see the gold circle underneath him?
Yeah.
That's one of the ones you definitely need.
Oh, this dude's probably going to kill me.
That harpoon you hit him with pretty weakens him quite a bit. So, and it's got a relatively short cooldown, so I think you can throw it whenever you need to. But that harpoon does kind of mess these guys up pretty good, so you're able to really take them down. But you only need 3 of them. And I guess that's kind of something they anticipated. It's like, yeah, it'll take these guys a minute to kill one of these. We're only going to make them kill 3 instead of 10.
Stop disorienting me, you dickbag. Alright, this is another thing that I freaking hate about this game. Is every time you're disoriented, it relocks where your freaking screen is in relation to your character.
Yeah.
And so, like, I just have to get into the habit of every time I get disoriented, hitting that damn right mouse button just to make sure that I'm, you know. That. Yeah, that was stressful. Oh, get out of that. Come here, dick. You come here. Love for you to die.
And this guy just comes in from behind. Excuse me, move.
Yeah. I love that he didn't stop.
Right, he just kept running.
He just
Whatever, I got a
kept
place
on
to
going.
be.
He was like, I got places to be and other people to hassle. What is that? That looks like something I should be dealing with, but I'm not. Okay. Oh, what's up? What's up, Nate? How are you? Come here. Come here, you proto-dragon. I'm gonna make you my little pussy. No, you're gonna disorient me. And I'm gonna be pissed about it. That. Quit that. Hey, quit that. He said, quit it. Hey, I did it. I interrupted every one of his attacks in that combat. I'm so proud of me right now. I feel like an adult. I know I'm not, but I feel like. Alright, I have to go talk to Major Domo.
We call the strong to protect the weak.
Oh, hell yeah. You've been playing a lot of Lego
The Queen's
Fortnite.
blessings upon you. Lightbinder be
Meeting
with you.
quests. Yes, I would like to meet that person wherever they are. Okay, I got a new ring. I should equip that. And then... No. Okay, good. Alright, cool. I'm glad it's awesome. I was looking at that. Like, the fact that there's Lego in Fortnite now is just a weird thing to me. I don't know if that's just craziness talking, but it's odd. Not bad. Just odd. Oh, this is going to be fun. Hey. Die, hussy. Alright. I'm gonna die. Oh, hell yeah. We've learned a thing. Okay. That's rad. No, I don't want to be in that. Get out of there, Danny. Alright. You do the thing. You know what? Shut up for a minute. Oh, I thought my game just locked up, but nope. It's a cutscene.
We need not fight another war. There is still time to see reason. Time is precisely what you stole from me. Thousands of years rotting in that prison.
That one has such tiny arms. I don't like it.
To restore peace between us. Too many paid for that. Spare me your sanctimony. You forced the Titans' edict upon us all. You betrayed the world that gave us life. And when we dared resist, you cast us out. Never again!
God, Kitty Hag.
They're going at it. Okay, so here's the question. In the traditional, like, World of Dragons, if you could shapeshift into a dragon, what dragon would you shift into? Like, would you be fire, ice, acid? Like, what would your... Oh,
That's a good question.
I mean, that's a definitely a promising vote for lightning, what that dragon just did. But I mean, we know they're gonna die.
You are bold.
Yeah, that's our boy Raytheon right there.
But you are fighting
Yes.
on the wrong side.
Way to go, Raytheon.
Suffering they inflicted upon us. The insult
Nate.
of being forgotten.
Did you see Nate's response?
Yeah, I did.
I'd be dragging these nuts on your face. That was so good.
Only then will she meet a fitting end.
Yeah, you're like, are all villains idiots? Oh,
I mean,
you remember?
Yeah.
So years ago, when apps were not really a thing yet, there was a widget on the Mac store when I used to own a Mac, and this is like pre-2010,
I can help you thrive.
and
here.
it was
hang on. Did you just refer to times pre-2010 as a long time ago?
yes.
Ah,
Our queen awaits.
ouch.
I mean, this is like 15 years ago. That's a long time for most people. That hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
You know what really hurts? When I'm at work and I put on music that I listened to in high school and college, the
They're like
teenagers I work
classic
with
rock.
act like I'm playing classic rock.
Right.
And that makes my feelings hurt. Nate, I did walk right into that one. That was the perfect response. Thank you.
Oh man.
Right. Classic rock. But yeah, anyways, what I was saying, when I owned a Mac, I think I got it. So I got it in 2005.
In the before four.
In the
What can I
before
do for
4.
you?
I don't really want that quest. Oh, just let me fly already, you penises. So I had a Mac, and there was a widget that you
My
could get
queen.
on this Mac.
You took a mighty blow. I will call for aid.
And the widget was called
I will be
Rules for
fine,
Evil,
Solstice.
Evil Overlords.
The eggs?
Rescue. Safe.
Yes.
None remain
Nate,
in the
we met when I
clutches
was
of
like
the primalists.
12. Like, I've known you for a long time.
I am happy to see
Uh,
I arrived just in time.
Yeah, so there was a Rules for Evil Overlord, and it was literally just playing off of all of the tropes. So it was like, I will not, in my moment of triumph, when I have vanquished the hero, leave them alive to witness their downfall from afar. Instead, I will kill them quickly and quietly so they can never return and overthrow me. And it was like, I will be kind to my minions, because I understand that loyal minions
I
are
serve
more
my
important.
queen.
Like, it was all of the really cool. Oh, it was hilarious.
Rathian, you have my gratitude. Your aid was unexpected, but appreciated.
It was an honor to stand with you, my queen. I Trust your flight will now assist us in claiming the Obsidian Citadel from the Jaredin.
Of course we will. After we see
Oh
to the
man,
safety of
I
the
remember
apes.
back when Raytheon
Surely
was
they
just a
are
wee little
secure now
whelpling,
that
nothing
Razagath
more
has
than a
been driven
battle
away.
pet.
Oh, you do not know her as I do, young one. She is an unpredictable foe.
Oh,
For now, we must
Oh man,
remain at the,
the
life
controversy
course
for Alex
and
Strauss's
safeguard
new
our
avatar
future.
here.
oh yeah.
Our future
Oh yeah,
or yours?
I love the new
The
avatar,
Obsidian
but her old
Citadel
avatar was a
built
little
to
bit
defend all of the
more
Dragon
revealing,
Isles.
Oh,
You
and there
cannot
was some anger
abandon
about
the
that.
legacy of my flight to the hands of
I
our
mean,
enemies.
I would have expected
like,
you
why
to
are you
care
getting mad
more
that somebody
for the protection of
want
helpless
to
eggs,
wear more
Rathian.
clothes?
Stay then. Tend to what matters most to your
I
flight.
know, right?
And I
Like,
will
there's,
save what
like, in
matters
my
most
brain,
to mine.
there's World of Warcraft, and then there's, like, you know, lewd things. Nate, Hot Mulligan is the shit. I fucking love them. I've been jamming on them for a while. My buddy Sam turned me onto them.
Call the strong to protect the weak.
But yeah, Matt, what I was saying, like, I play this video game to play a video game. I don't play this video game to be horny. If
Yeah,
that makes any sense.
that's a fair way to put that.
Like,
Where there is life,
if I wanted to be
there is
horny,
hope.
I'd
Fair
just
these,
watch some
find
porn.
Rathian. He will need your aid
Not
if
that
we are
hard.
to renew the Obsidian Oathstone.
Okay. So, I want to look at this. That's a dungeon. I'm going to untrack that. I don't need to be dealing with the dungeon right. Where are you? Where is this? At the Obsidian Bulwark? Oh, that's going to be on a different part of... Dream Surge.
It is an Onaran this week.
What the hell? Do I even want to do this quest? How much experience do I? Ugh. 7,500. There we go.
That is the most interesting thing right there that I actually kind of enjoy is that you're weighing these quests. Like, do I really want to spend my time on this? And the traditional WoW player's like, all right, just load it all up, just load the whole thing up and fill the quest log.
Well,
Let's go.
I'm aware that there is a finite amount of experience that my character can get, right?
I mean, yeah. All those quests wind up, any unfinished quests, once you've hit max level, they remove the experience payout and add a gold payout.
Right. So that's one of those things where, like, I'm not gonna... Like, I don't need gold at the moment. If I need gold later, I will do those annoying quests. But for now, I'm going for the hardest hitting, like, the best return. If it was right by where I'm going, and was going to give me... Let's do this. This. I have a feeling that you go right there. There we go.
Ooh, fresh coffee.
This is a little bit faster than dealing with the shenanigans. There we go.
The waters
Soup time,
flow
the
once
Horn Striders. Yeah, their lo-fi EP is great. Have you, Nate, have you checked out movements at all?
Stand firm in your duty.
Okay. See, this
Continue to serve.
decline. Go away. Leave me alone. All right. Ruby Life Pools is where I need to go. Who is this?
That's no one.
What?
That's no one.
Are you just lurking on my 6 right now, Pix? I did not expect to see you there. That's amazing. Thank you for just hanging out with me. Let me wrap up these couple of quests.
Yeah,
Lorna
can you
Shore's
hear-
been great, and then I fell
Can
down
you
the
hear
damn
Pix?
sleep token rabbit hole.
Can you hear Pix?
Who?
Pix?
No,
No?
no, not at all.
Okay. So yeah, his mic's not working then.
Yeah, sorry.
We might have plugged it in the wrong spot. So also, yeah, some driver issues.
Yeah, I haven't been able to hear him this entire time.
Oh man, yeah. That's
Sorry,
rough.
I have not been ignoring you. I've been. I literally can't hear a thing you're trying to say to me.
Right, and at one point I got up and was like, "Oh man, the cat's knocking stuff over in the other room. Let me go take care of that. I'll leave Danny and Brad's,
The Isles
confident
have
hands."
awakened.
Oh.
And then I just look like I'm
Yeah.
ignoring him the whole time.
Right.
Oh,
like.
I feel so bad. Sorry, I've failed you.
May the flights protect us.
Lies, you're ignoring me. I promise I'm not ignoring you. We're just experiencing technical difficulties. So, Pix, what would you like to do right now? Would you like me to keep doing my thing while we sort out technical difficulties? I don't think we're going to be able to do a dungeon if I can't hear you, because...
Oh no, that's me.
What?
That's me.
Oh, that's you on my 6?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Yay. Yay. Yeah, what do you want to do?
I just thought I'd come harass you a little bit.
I love it. I'm supposed to meet Raytheon at the Obsidian Bulwark.
Just to give you that feeling that you're not alone out here.
I'm hoping that I can fly at least part of the way there. Hey, stop letting me glitch on little pieces of terrain. There we go. Oh, why are you so much faster than me? Probably because you have a way better dragon than I do.
I've got all my little points picked up from flying around the map, and so now my stuff recharges faster, and I've got like 4 little circles instead of or 6 of them instead of 4.
Oh. Well, don't I just feel like a bitch now?
Yeah, we'll have to get you your add-on set up so that you can see this stuff on the map and then be like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
we
where
should
all
do that at some point. I've never done any of that stuff.
All right. Well, luckily,
I have gathered
over
the
the
Black
years,
Talon,
it
and we are
has been
preparing to take back the
extremely
Obsidian Citadel.
simplified and streamlined. You go to one place
Your presence
and you
on this
click
mission
through
is
like you're
most
shopping
welcome.
for what
The
you want,
Draxier are
and
formidable
it installs it
soldiers.
for you, and you don't have to go move
Until
around
next
game
time,
files or
Obsidian
anything. Nope,
Citadel may
it's
hold
gotten so much
secrets of my
easier over
people's
the years.
past. I would not
You used
miss
to
a
have
chance
to
repent.
download the thing, unzip it, then go find it, and then move it into the correct game file, and hope that its entirety is there, so that it might work when you turn the game on. You know?
Yeah. I'm glad it's a lot more streamlined now.
Yeah, things have
There is
gotten a lot easier
blind
in
spot
World of
in my
Warcraft
vision.
because of those
time
quality of
before
life improvements, and
Naltharian's corruption,
that is the primary
but I
reason
believe
that
it
I
centers upon
just
you.
refuse to go play
I must know
Classic.
why.
I was there. I did that.
Seek him out.
I'm
In
sorry.
your
I
memory.
remember getting absolutely destroyed in the wetlands. If it wasn't a horde, coming through and tearing up my little alliance gnome, it was a freaking murloc. Like I lived all
Ugh.
that. I don't
That's
need to do
never
it.
any
And-
fun.
So, I mean, I do enjoy the content that comes out of the people playing the hardcore classic, and you know, missing elevators and stuff like that. Yeah, all right, that's entertaining and absolutely unfortunate, but
The Titan artifact.
Yeah, I'm glad it's a lot more streamlined now. That's something that we need to do off camera. I don't really want to like go through the installation process because there's going to be a lot of like, account details and that kind of stuff that's probably going to come through.
oh yeah, no, we can definitely simplify.
I'd like to do it off camera and then kind of do like next week we can do a quick like, hey, this is how we did it for y'all if you want to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll get your we'll get all your add-ons set up.
Without honor,
you know, if
and
not
I
later
lost
tonight,
many friends
tomorrow
this day.
sometime or something, and then
We fell back.
we'll be able to kind of use that as a springboard for anybody who hasn't done their add-ons yet. Like, hey, by the way, these are the ones that we're recommending you have because it's kind of pro forma at this point. You know, if you don't have deadly boss mods or, you know, big wigs or little wigs, you know, those are the add-ons that yell at you when a boss is going to do a thing, and you need to, you know, like if you're standing in fire, it makes noise at you instead of just letting you die, and you're like, oh, I wonder why I was dead, and then you look down finally, oh, I was standing in a thing. There are add-ons that will make noises at you when you're standing in something, and just air horn noises, like you're about to get hit by this, move, you know,
That's
those are
perfect.
the add-ons you want to have.
Yes, I need those things desperately.
Now, there's a bunch that you know, the household over here has picked up over the years to help us. Newer ones that I would absolutely include is Cursor Trail. When you get into a raid, or
Yeah, I definitely want Cursor Trail. I've seen you using it.
absolutely. When you get into open world content that's very current and there's a lot of draw from the player base, there's going to be so many things going on. So many particles and pixels and colors and everything moving. You can lose your little mouse cursor very quickly in that. So I recommend if you have Cursor Trail, you can change the effect on it to something you can spot easily and, you know, move it around really quickly to try to spell your name, so to speak, or whatever, and to find it again. Handy Notes is the one that I was talking about earlier that puts everything on your map, so you can go find all those little dragon riding things.
Yes, that's all super important.
That's a very good one. Yeah, we'll get you hooked up on all the add-ons, and then we'll let you pick and choose what you want to include next week when we do our next episode of Zero to Hero for anybody out there.
Yay! It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, that'll be like a really good way to sort of like continue the educational content that we're going through, because I don't want this to just be a like, hey, watch me play WoW. I do want this to be something where like, if you're interested in getting into WoW, here's some tips and tricks on like how to do it at the beginning.
Forgot we even existed.
Catch you later, Nate.
Later, Nate. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Destroy us.
I am sorry, my young friend. We had to know the truth.
And then there was just
But
us.
do not
And
despair.
then it was us.
I now believe that Neltharion
Yes.
locked you away
Yes.
because of what you might become.
Holy
What
smokes.
we might achieve, free of his
It's
control.
getting,
And now,
I feel like the stories are getting more and more elaborate the more I get into this.
has much to offer,
Absolutely.
and you will
And
take
it's
part
much
in
easier to
planning
follow
the
the
events to
story
come.
in New World of
You
Warcraft.
spoke of an ancient enemy's return.
And I do not mean this to sound
It is Razageth,
derogatory
the
or demean
Primalist.
anybody in any way,
That
but in
is
New World
why
of
we
Warcraft,
weakened.
it is a little bit more spoon-fed to you. They made really pretty cinematics like this one
Good.
for the story, instead of it just being content happening between two avatars in the game in front of you, and if you aren't standing close enough, that conversation doesn't even pop up in your chat bar for you to read. Like,
Right.
it's easier now to follow the story.
Yeah, that's super rad.
Yeah, their storytelling techniques have definitely evolved over the years, and I mean, I'm not opposed to the grandioso fashion that they're going after for this. Like, well played, and I think anybody
What
who
do you
wants
have
to
to
plan a
report?
story out as
Fair
in depth
skies
as
and
what
strong
they're
winds.
trying to achieve right now,
We will
I
find our fate.
kudos to you. Anybody out there trying to
Serve
build
with
a
honor.
trilogy or anything from the ground up, like, keep going. We need new content. We need new stuff. I don't
The
I
Black
don't want
Dragon
to
flight
see
will be
the
ready.
next Star Wars trilogy come out and it involve some
Years of searching,
large celestial
and there it
body that
stands.
launches big ass lasers at other celestial. If you make a third Death
like,
Star, I will lose my
I
mind.
would have been
Finished your assessment.
completely on the
We'll
Star
begin the
Wars
assault.
thing. I would have been completely fine with what they did with The Force Awakens if they'd actually gone into and explored the unique stories that they put up in The Force Awakens in the guise of returning to the formula. Does that make
They-
sense? Like,
I mean,
I had
yes.
no problem with them saying, you know what, we need to kind of take it back to the basics. We need
What I think they need to do is they need to take stories that they think have already been told and tell them in the movies, right? So nobody wants to touch Revan or anything like that
Some of those
because
crafted
KOTOR
weapons
did
have
it so
surely
well,
fallen into
and
Jarvan
there are
hands.
all these other
can be used
Star
against
Wars
us.
games that have told these stories already. I know a lot of people that are not gamers.
Fao is right.
They do
The
not
plan is
know
sound.
those stories.
Right.
I fear we lack the forces
You
Like,
to
I
know.
love
execute
the
it
story of
successfully.
KOTOR. I genuinely want more.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
I want.
Right. So
I'm very
Right.
excited that they're doing that they're redoing the game, but at the same time, like, not everybody has the time to play through a
yeah.
50 or 60 hour video game.
Right, and you know what? We don't even have to do it as movies. I mean, the Mandalorian really, at
Mhm.
least for me, that was a perfect way to give me the story. Now, admittedly, I was not one of the people chomping at the bit every week waiting on the new one. That's not me. I will wait until it's all available, and then I'm just going to blow a whole day watching the story and catching all of the content
Mhm.
one after another. This is the whole
If the walls of
story,
the
and that's the way
Citadel
I
are
want
built
to
to
absorb it.
withstand
I
the
don't want to,
Jarvan, they'll surely
I
prove
want to
a
go sit
challenge
down
for
later
us
and
as
think
well.
about all these different things
This
and
will only aid
like,
the
oh, that's
Jarvan
really
in
cool. I love how they
defending
did that. Not me go sit down and come up with a bunch of lore
I
craft
heard
and like, what could they
rumors
have
you
meant
were
just for
here.
next week? Them to just kind of like
Yeah, I'm
poop on
not-
all of
Keeping
my
an
fun
eye
thoughts, you
out.
know?
I'm like, I'm with you. I lived through that era of TV shows. Like, I lived
Right.
through the waiting every week for a new
The
episode of
weekly,
Buffy or
episodic,
Angel to come
yeah.
out.
It is best you
That
see
was the worst, right?
size of the
Waiting for like
defensive
new
force.
Buffy.
Well,
and
not
then
just that, but like the worst was when you had an emergency come up and you missed
We
an
do not have the
episode
forces
and
to break
nobody
through
had
those
recorded
defenses.
it.
Right.
And like,
Oh my God,
you just
dude.
miss an episode. And that's why every freaking show, like, for a lot of people that are younger, they don't understand when you watch an older show and you see the, like, last week on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and it gives you
Oh,
that
dude, that was
recap.
integral.
Like, that's because, like, half of us had lives where we couldn't just watch it every week.
Oh man, it totally ruined the story of Stargate SG-1 for me because I couldn't catch it when it came on, and for whatever reason, you know. So being able to go back now and just binge watch SG-1 and be like, oh, okay, I see when these guys got involved with the story. Y'all didn't come out of left field in this episode. You guys were established 4 episodes ago, and I didn't see that one.
Right. Like, it actually makes sense. But yeah, I am excited to see, like, I'm kind of over Star Wars as an IP unless they can start, like, unless they start actually getting out of the Skywalker era.
Yes, that's
I'm
my
done.
thing, right? Now, I'm okay with there being remnants of the Skywalker era. Like, I don't necessarily want them to go back in time. I don't like that answer, right? Because, again,
Unless
as
they
a
go to, like,
gamer-
Old Republic.
Well, as a gamer, I've absorbed a lot of those stories anyways, you know, and then there's the stuff that you can go get out and read and all that, right? So some of us have absorbed all of that already. I want them to move forward. I want new content. I want the Skywalker time to be the ancient time. You know, like let's move so far beyond Skywalker. Yeah, there's remnants of it, and there's maybe even a statue of some dude somewhere that was from that era. You know, General Akbar or whatever. You know.
Right.
Yeah, right. It's a Trump, sweet, you know. But like, let's move into a different era, maybe even with a slightly different power struggle.
I think it would be really cool to, like, one thing I'd love to see Star Wars do is get the hell away from focusing on the Jedi and the Force. Like, they've done it with The Mandalorian somewhat.
I don't know if that's a smart move. I mean, the Jedi and the Force, I mean, that's kind of, that still gets me, man. Like, even I'm like, yeah, if I had the Force, you know, kind of thing. Like, I don't know if trying to move away from that while still being inside of the Star Wars IP is a good idea. I mean, disassociating entirely is, I guess, what I should say. That doesn't seem right. Even the Mandalorian didn't get away from it. Grogu was central, and his use of the Force popped up in interesting times.
It did. I'm just curious to see what, like, some of my favorite stories from the EU were those stories of what the world looks like without the Force.
Right.
And I'm just really interested to see what stories they can tell without fully relying on that as their prop.
Well, it finally started moving to a point in my life where I'm paying attention to who is telling those stories.
Every action has
You know, and because I don't know, I feel like your stories often are a vessel for a message or a moral or something like that.
You are correct.
So who's telling these stories has kind of started to become more important recently, because sometimes things get hidden in there that
we also have
I either completely agree with or want to distance myself from entirely.
And I will not be denied my legacy.
But
like, oh dude, like the column that got put out on Washington Post recently, I think it was, talking about an American divorce of the dating game, basically, or something. They worded it very weirdly, but basically saying that Americans are going to have trouble dating in the future because people aren't dating outside of their political spheres. All right, so Democrats are dating Democrats, Republicans are dating Republicans, right?
oh yeah, I saw that.
And they were, and it was the tone of the paper, right? Like, I could absolutely agree with that idea that, yeah, people aren't dating outside of their political spheres. That's totally something I understand. I mean, I don't think I'd just go be totally okay. Like, yep, I'm good with my wife. She's a raving lunatic racist and everything, but I'm good with her because I get sex every other week or whatever.
Right.
No, that's not okay. That's not what, you know, of course I'm going to date inside of my political sphere, you know?
Yeah.
But it was the way that they put it was like, you know, more men identify as conservative and more women identify as, you know, being more liberal or left. And that the tone kind of leaned towards the idea that women were going to have to be the one that walked back a little bit to meet in the center. And it just
like,
kind of
nah.
got me. Well, the message there of like, oh, they need to walk. So of course the guys that are like trying to take rights away from women will just have sex with any woman. They, of course they don't care where they're getting it from, or even if their wife has an opinion. Like, so of course they appear to be the ones that are middle ground in this. Like, no, we'll totally have sex with any of them. Like, let's go dating. And then so yeah, like, oh, women are the bad ones because they refuse to date a guy who, you know,
I fear the worst.
fucking treats her like a possession, or right, like wants to take away every right you have and have been building towards for 200 years.
Right.
Right, like,
I
so
should get out of that,
so
shouldn't I?
Yeah, they painted it as like this weird thing, and that's something I've been paying attention to: is who's telling these stories, how are they telling them, what's behind
Right.
it. So I'm excited for World of Warcraft on that front, because we've got Chris Metzen back in a position where he can kind of drive that story.
Yeah.
And as far as I understand it, Metzen's always been pretty wholesome, you know, and that's what I'm looking for, what I'm, you know, hoping for is like, yes, this guy, a wholesome geek who's just telling us the story that we are all so enveloped in, like, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't necessarily see the need to like constantly push. Like, you're seeing all these people that are going so grimdark with stories, and it's really bothering me. Like, can we not have a little bit of hope?
Right.
Like, can we not have...
It's like freaking Fox News wrote a movie script. Everything was just death and chaos all the time.
Like, I get enough of the bullshit in my day-to-day life. I don't need doom and gloom in my media all the time as well. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the weird one. You die.
Smoke bomb right in the eyes. Oh God, my eyes!
Be hit with a bomb. The assassins are helping me. Oh, that's nice. I think I need to kill this. I'm not stoked about this. Alright, come on. Oh no, I don't want that to happen.
Oh, lovely. Alright, I'm gonna go run smoke.
Alright, when you come back, I'm gonna use the opportunity to you go smoke. I'm gonna be hey. Yay, the assassins are here killing this thing. Ah, crap. Crap. I've done a horrible job of figuring out how to stay out of these damn effects. Not great at this. Alright, give me this thing. What is this? What are you? Oh, you look like you're about to blow up. Cool. What are you? Oh, not something I can get. Wait, what are you? Let's take this banner. Oh. Man. I gotta pee so bad. I don't think y'all know. I gotta pee so bad. You, come here. Fight. I don't really care about the rest of the lava. I would like to mine this, though. You.
It's too far away.
Sweet. Stop that. Nope. Quit doing that. I don't want you to do that. Come here. here. Quit trying to interrupt, okay? Okay. I'm getting the feel for things more. I said that as I just let him cast that damn magma vortex. Sweet. I killed it, and I only let it get off one of those stupid freaking ridiculous attacks at me. I'm kind of proud of that. I'm improving. Alright. Let's make both of you suffer. Yay! I'm killing things. Hey, if you're hanging out and watching, you should say something in chat so that I know that you're here, please. If you haven't already been talking to me. And if you have been talking to me, sorry. I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm getting used to playing games and watching chat at the same time. It's taking me a minute. And if you don't want to talk, that's also completely fine. I get it. I don't always want to talk either. I would like to go figure out what the hell this prompt is. So I think I'm going to go up here and try to kill this thing. Hey, hey. Stop getting hung up on little pieces of terrain, you dingus. Oh, sweet.
I will crush you to embers.
Alright, let's do this thing. Let's go ahead. Make this happen. Hey, quit that. Alright, so that doesn't stop it. So let's do that then. Alright, you're just going to keep magma bolting me. That's fine, because honestly, you're kind of a putz. So I'm just going to kill you.
My flame flickers.
Sweet. Oh, there's a treasure chest too? Thank you, game. Did I get anything cool? I got some stuff to sell. What did I get? I got Dragon Isle artifact and a Titan relic. Ooh, I got a new proto-drake thing. That's fun. A new proto-drake cosmetic. I don't know what these do, so I'm just gonna keep them in my bag for now. Sweet. All right, I'm supposed to like turn this in, I guess, but I don't want to right now. What I want to do, come right here.
Do not let your guard down and call upon the Black Talons.
Come on. Yeah, weenuses. Alright. Y'all are all just dead in a moment. Get you in here.
Closer.
There we go. I don't want that to happen.
Got me some fresh coffee.
Nice. You missed me going through an entire fight and only getting hit with one attack that was like, you know, the actual casting time attacks that suck.
Nice. Good.
And it
Hell
was
yeah.
that one, the magma vortex, that I just got hit with.
So I'll tell you, the skill set you are working on getting better at right now
Yeah.
is literally the skill set that most of World of Warcraft still struggles with. For whatever reason, people do not stop damage. They just keep going with their damage. It's just, no, do more pew-pews than the other guy. And that is not how you win fights.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying.
No, you're working on it, man. And that's, like I said, dude, that is a hefty skill set to get down for World of Warcraft. You know, and the progress you've already shown is quickly elevating you into some of the upper echelons of players, just because you know where your interrupts are, when to use them. You know, like, it's baffling when you're in a raid. There are 30 players, 30 people in there, and one of 3 different monsters actually manages to cast a spell, and you're looking at what equates to at least 20 people with the ability to have stopped it.
Right.
And nobody does.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the level where I can actually make a difference. Like, I know how frustrating it is to... I mean, you and I have talked about when I used to raid in, like, Destiny, and when I used to do, like, higher level content in Warframe and shit like that. Like, I know how annoying it is to be in a group and be like, holy shit, these people don't have a clue.
Right, I needed you to press this button at this time, and that was it. That was the only thing I needed you to do for us to win this fight, and you didn't do the thing.
And there's some people, like this fight that I'm doing right now, like, I'm not going to try to bother to block every sundering strike that they're doing.
Absolutely, right. I mean, you can. You don't have enough abilities to do that.
Yeah, I only have, at any given moment, I have 4 ways to stop one of those attacks. And I don't always have access to all 4.
Right. And that's the big thing, is you stop what you can when you can, and you try to shrug the rest of it.
Right. But I'm still trying, like, if I'm doing a one-on-one fight like this, I'm still going to try to work on it.
Oh, yeah.
Just because it's a super important skill to have.
Well, I mean, once it's built in there, like, once you've been doing it and you know where your buttons are, and it's very fluid to get to them, it's gonna feel like when you're driving to the end of your street, you know, or you're getting ready to turn into your own your own driveway, and you turn on your blinker. Like, I didn't need to do that. There was nobody for me to signal that to, but
exactly.
It happened anyways. That's exactly what we're looking for with the interrupts, you know, is that it just happens.
Hell yes. I'm gonna have to go pee because I'm dying of needing to pee, so I'll be back in 1 minute.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. I've failed
I don't know if there's anybody watching right now, but
we have 3 viewers.
I can do my best to, like,
I believe in you.
Cable guy it. Please hold. I'm sorry, a representative will be with you shortly. Please continue to hold. Yeah, I know. That's just geeks being geeks. It's what we do. I mean, I'm not doing anything important. I'm flying around picking up rocks right now. I should probably be in an area where picking up rocks helps. You know, like out in the dream or something. to the dream.
All right, I have returned.
Ah.
Yay. What am I supposed to do? Speak with Raytheon to begin the assault. Okay. I'm ready to begin the assault.
Every action
Stuff is gonna
has
get assaulted.
consequences.
Let's salt things.
Good old regular assaulted too. None of that sexual shit.
Exactly. Oh, that looks fun. Like, I've already killed one of them.
Flap. Oh god.
There's a whole
And
lot
this
of
is where-
dragons.
Yeah, this part in the story is where everybody was kind of like, "What the fuck is going on?" No, seriously, what the fuck is going on? Those are black dragons. Why are there more black dragons? There's no other black dragon. What happened?
Yeah.
All right, so this is what got me, right? Is my immediate distaste for this character you're meeting right here, right? Sibelian
Yeah,
irritates the piss out of me, right? Like,
Heir of Neltharion.
honestly,
And you are?
he probably did the right
Heir of
thing, right? His
Neltharion,
whole story
and
is
I've
he
never
just
heard of
bailed
you.
whenever everything went bad, took as many
Likewise.
survivors as he could, and went somewhere safe, right?
Yeah.
I get that, right? I don't want to be like
discuss
sounding
this
harsh
later.
about that, but for him to show up and try to take the throne when Raytheon has been here since he was a baby, involved in trying to solve this shit. Like
Right.
since his the moment he was born, he was thrust into this level of trying to figure out what happened to his dad and how do I stop it? How do I not become that way? And Sibelian just flees to Outland and spends the next 100 years fucking and making new black dragons. Like, dude, don't tell me we're the same.
Right.
You were out there propagating the species, and we're gonna all pretend like that's not something you enjoyed.
Right. Like, I've been struggling this whole time, and you've just
Right.
been killing.
Exactly, right? So that was something that I thought about. I was like, I don't like Civilian. I don't like how he showed up, and even if he is the honest to God next in line to the throne, he has not earned it.
Right. That's not my favorite ever. I
Right.
don't
No,
like
I
the
mean-
magma vortexes, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah. Death's Advance. Death's Advance. This is a good time for you to learn that one, the usefulness of that one. Yes, it does make you go faster, but it stops stuff like that from moving you. So when you see those go out, you can pop that instead and stay right
Okay.
where you are for a little bit.
Good. Good to know. So I don't have to interrupt a magma vortex. I just have to pop Death's Advance.
Yep, that's one of those
Okay.
ones that you can boop, there you go. Now it's not affecting you at all.
Good to
And
know.
oh yeah.
Because there's like, I kind of want to save my interrupts for the important shit. Like, I don't want to spend them all on, on just stuff that I dislike, but that doesn't actually deal a ton of damage.
Right.
Give me the loot! Alright, time to go further in, because I assume I gotta go kill some of these idiots. The dude just shows up and tries to take over?
Basically.
What a
Basically.
penis.
And kind of has this backing behind him of like showing up with a bunch of other black dragons, and they've got eggs and everything with them, right? So, Raytheon's kind of put in a position, in my opinion, of like, well, I can't just be like, now fuck you guys. Like, he's got a bunch of freaking eggs, whelplings, like.
Right.
But if you think I'm just gonna give this to you, that's too fucking bad.
Right.
Oh, bad guy, stop touching me. I'm just trying to pick up this rock. Ow.
Bad touch.
I like the shiny rocks.
I'm still trying to kill these idiots. Oh, there's another quest right here. Give me your tasty quest for the experience. Can do that.
Until next time.
How is it telling me I still need to talk to
you
you?
wish to discuss?
I'm ready to
Yes, let
assist you.
me-
Oh, crap.
let me
What am I doing?
handle your Questicles.
I know
What
not
am
from
I
where you hail,
doing?
friend, but I cannot fault such a timely arrival.
Ba-pow, ba-pow, ba-pow.
I like Raytheon way more than this new
Were you
asshole.
expecting to defeat this entire
Yeah,
army on
Raytheon's
your own
been around for a
little
while.
brother? A bold
He was really a big face in the Pandaria expansion.
Nice.
I mean, he was around since Pandaria, I should say. Like, he was around previously to that, but like in Pandaria, I feel like he really started to pull strings and affect the story. I mean, the guy's built an entire like spy agency, basically. The Black Talons, dude, those guys are as good as SI7.
MI6?
The Stormwind spy.
Oh, is SI7?
Is SI7? Yeah.
Those penises. I'm gonna purposefully name this SI7. What am I supposed to do with you? Going? Okay.
You stand before the Black Prince. You underestimate me. Perhaps you've been too
Yay.
long away?
Oh, hello. Welcome back, Pix. I've missed you.
You bear more
so
of
much.
our father's stubbornness than even you realize.
Okay. Yeah, I know you're coming to try to fight me. I don't want to fight you alone, though. I'm going to fight. I want to fight multiple people. Make it worth my time. Yay. I killed them.
Ooh. Rich draconium. Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do.
Speak your
Yeah, let's go, Raytheon. Let's go kill some more stuff. I like killing things.
Oh boy, my favorite. Here I go killing again.
Time for some more of that good old-fashioned ultra-violence.
Giga Chad activate.
Okay. Here's a few people. Fight. Ow. Stop knocking me over. You penises. Alright. You have now earned my...
I need to get closer.
Hey. Quit that. That's it.
Oh, giddy egg. Oh, the sweet baby.
Haha.
I'm out of range.
Now, to kill you.
I need to get closer.
Stop throwing things at me. You're a horrible, horrible penis. I should do that. There we go. Ow. You know, you're not really going to be able to hurt me. Let's just see how long I can stand here and tank. Okay. I'm a little bit tankier than I thought I was. So that's fantastic news.
Target something first.
The be on the lookout for a move that some of these guys do in this area called the Deathless Rage.
Was ist das?
That one, they literally start taking like 99% reduced damage or something crazy.
I don't like that.
Yeah, and you can't. The only way to deal with it is to let it fall off of them, and it resets its duration every time they swing at you. So you have to basically get enough distance between you and them for like 4 or 5 seconds so it'll fall off and then you can kill them. Not everybody does that. Only a few of them out here will cast that. But if you notice the guy's just not dying, check some of his buffs beneath his portrait in the top left there. Make sure one of them doesn't say
Good to
Deathless
know.
Rage.
Oh, footwork's fun. Trying to learn it.
Oh, you're doing good, man.
Oh, come on. All right. Can I bitch about another World of Warcraft thing? The fact that when you're on your dragon ling, it takes away your bottom row.
Yes, right? Oh my god.
So, like, I have a way that I start fights.
Yep. You're picking on the same thing that everyone in World of Warcraft right now is like, dude, that was not a cool thing to make us get used to.
Right. Like, I'm used to starting fights a certain way, and now you're making me change how I do this. Wait. What? You know what? I'll kill one more of you then. The whore. A little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that.
Get this cat. I'm gonna mess her up. She's jumping on my keyboard. That's right.
How's Loki doing?
She is active. Very active.
Good. No. Let me do this. Don't cast your damn magma core, okay? I don't like it when you cast them. Quit it. There we go. I have completed the quest. Raytheon.
It seems our fates are intertwined.
We have done the thing.
The black dragonflight.
Well, I got a
will be
cooking
redeemed.
toy. Yay! I got a
Azeroth faces
toy.
many threats.
Hooray! Oh, you just gonna leave me, Raytheon? Dick. Mean of you.
Is there something you wish to discuss?
Is that the Oath
must
Stone?
be activated to restore the power of my dragonflight.
Then I will activate
Something
it.
is wrong here.
No, I won't.
This cannot be. The stone is cracked?
I mean, y'all, we got
Father
magic.
broke his oath, and with that, the stone
Like, bruh.
broke as well.
Isn't mend a spell?
It seems our
The forge of the Earth Order is close. It is
The stone is
possible.
cracked. Yeah, just like wiggle your fingers at it. I'm sure you can fix it.
Right?
These Jaredin have been looting the Citadel.
Okay. I did
Perhaps
get
they have
a new
taken the
droid.
fragments.
I went
I
from
shall
item
assist
level
you in
86 on my cloak to 250. I want more
Nice.
of
Please, I would like to accompany you as well. My knowledge of this citadel could be of much use.
that. Okay. I got people coming with me? Sweet. Down up. I assume I have to go all the way up. Get these oathstone fragments. Wait, they're below me? What the what? There isn't much. There isn't anything down there, you weenies. Fine. Stop it. Why is this dragon just standing here while I'm killing you?
Fucking employee of the month right there.
Like I'm clearly fighting on your team to remove these assholes.
Right? This motherfucker just sitting back. Yes, dance for my pleasure.
Okay, so where am I supposed to go down?
Oh. All right, turn right.
Right.
Oh.
So
Yeah. Yeah, you're heading in the right direction. There's going to be a
There we
door
go.
on your right that leads down.
okay. Such a dumb. All right. There we go.
These vaults stretch for miles beneath
There
the
we
citadel.
go.
Many
You're right,
powerful
Pix.
weapons
It doesn't
and
look real
artifacts
enough. The magic
are
doesn't
locked
look
away
real enough.
here for
That was the
safekeeping.
problem with the movie.
And now it seems the Jaredin are pillaging the
I
vaults
know.
in hopes of
I
expanding
know.
their
As a
power.
guy who's seen lots of real magic, that just did not look real enough. It was not convincing at all.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I like my magic to be firmly grounded in reality. What the fuck? Not real enough.
What is that?
I don't know.
Left unattended for so long, it seems these vaults have fallen into disarray.
I'm gonna kill both of you idiots.
If I were a Jaredin, I would not be in such a hurry to open that chamber.
I'm just picking up rocks. So for anybody out there watching, please feel free to donate to Danny's cause of getting him the new expansion.
Oh yeah. If you want to. You don't have to though. I mean, I'd appreciate it, but also like I'm not gonna make you give me money.
Money me.
Money me.
Needing a lot now.
Oh my god, money me. Oh, look. It's another idiot that wants to die.
Don't Don't you know I'm the champion of this bitch?
I'm collecting keystones.
Those elementals. The very foundations of the Citadel are being animated against us.
Why are you surprised that the very foundations of the Citadel are being animated against you? You've been gone for like 1,000 freaking years. Of course somebody figured out how to use it against you. I don't want to go in that room because that's a...
Guys,
that doesn't
acting
have
like
anything in
1,000
it for
years
me.
ain't a long time.
Wait, it's ready for turn-in? Ugh. Alright, I got enough keystone fragments. You know, fine. I will fight you. Idiots.
Get closer.
Oh. What's up, idiots? Give me all the loots. Yeah. I don't love the mount shenanigans in this game.
I will say I love the mounts way freaking more than the ones in Diablo 4.
Oh, yes.
Dude, I straight uninstalled it.
I don't think I have it. I think I've uninstalled it as well.
Yeah, like that was just... I am so glad we went through, like, Blizzard currency to get those instead of actually giving them a lot of money. Because, oh, that was just a lemon if I've ever seen one, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I had somebody the other day that was like, oh, you need to try it again. It's so good now. Like, they're adding more content. And I was like...
They can add all the content they want, and as long as they keep locking it behind a fucking $30 paywall, I'm not going to give a shit.
Right. Like, I don't care. I want... Oh.
I paid so much fucking money for that, and so for the first season, to ask me to throw in more fucking money to it,
Right.
just that pissed me off, right? But then the cherry on top of it, right? Because, hey, they're doing a battle pass, and while I'm not a fan of those, I'm not a stranger to them either. So I was like, all right, fine, they did a battle pass. But then upon further investigation, finding out that the battle pass doesn't even provide you with enough currency to get the next fucking battle pass.
Right.
So I have to buy in every season at least a little bit. No. Screw that.
It's god-awful.
Yeah, like, what a just soulless cash grab.
Yep.
And I do mean it that way. Soulless. Just...
Like, there's so many better ways they could have done that. Like,
stop trying to pinch all the fucking pennies from people who only have pennies. Like,
right.
I don't...
And most of us don't have the money to support that kind of bullshit.
Well, all right. Here's a fun example, right? When we all go get our iPhones, right? And I use that example specifically, but we'll throw anyone in there. When you go get your phone from wherever you go, whatever store it is or contract or whatever, right? Do you see the option for the solid gold version of that phone? You don't. You don't. None of us do. You get like choose between the black or the silver or the white one. You know, that's it. That's what we get to choose from. But we've all seen through movies and basically some fuckboy flashing around on Instagram that those types of things exist. Right? Like there's a market for whales. Okay. Well, basically, you just released this game, and it's like the content was designed for whales. As if all of us have that much money to just be giving them every fucking couple of months. No, like, the only reason I still play World of Warcraft is because I've found ways to not have it cost that much.
Yeah.
You know, so I...
Honor all. I will be denied no longer. Come, champion. Let us finish the repairs.
Oh. I
Pisses me
thought
off.
your mic was working at this point, Pix. My bad.
What?
Yeah, Pix was just saying, like, he had given up on World of Warcraft several times already, especially paying for it. But Brittany brought him back by being able to
I have
gift
been
time
expecting
to
that.
him through the WoW, through
Yeah.
farming up gold in the game and then exchanging that for one of the tokens. And, so hey, World of Warcraft's happy because their monthly active user numbers still keep going up and stay good. And all right, they're happy. We're happy because we're not paying $15 a month per computer in this room,
Mm-hmm.
So it was win-win. But then you throw things like Diablo 4 out there that just they need me to pay them every little bit. Pay. Guys, I live on a budget. I don't know if y'all know what that is.
Right.
Be swift, champion. I must claim the throne now.
Right, and I guess the idea is if you take how I feel about this, right, and your response is, oh well, you're just one guy, you can apply that to far more people.
Mm-hmm.
It's that saying of like, if you never try to save one person, you'll never save any, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what I feel like is going on there. Like if you continue to make games that are only, being, pushed towards a super high level of income, then you can't really get that mad whenever there's not this huge push for everybody to play that game. And I don't know. I think World of Warcraft has struck a good balance there of, cost versus, what you get out of it. I think Diablo 4 definitely jumped that barrier, and they asked for too much too quickly from most of their player base.
Birthright. No.
I want to kill Sibelian.
Is yours.
Sibelian?
I was
Yeah, he's a little bit of a douchebag, right?
Like Raytheon just did all of the work to fix the stone that needed to be fixed.
When all is said and done,
Well, not all of it. I did most of the work.
Sibelian's all like, good job, peasant.
Yeah.
Is that so?
Like,
May the
can I
You're the
not
guy
just
I
kill
got.
him?
You're right.
Isn't that an option?
Unfortunately, no.
That's dumb.
Right. It actually is far more realistic in that you can't just kill him, but you can choose to just not be his friend.
Oh no, fuck that dude. He has earned my eternal enmity.
Oh no, fuck that dude.
Never let your guard down.
Don't give me gear that I already have decent gear on. Give me gear that I need gear for.
Azeroth faces many threats.
Ugh.
Right.
Let's go talk to some people.
Just I don't necessarily have to spoil it for you, but I can say that the culmination of the story of the Black Dragonflight, it ends the way that all of us wanted it to. And that I'm happy about.
Sibelian dead?
No.
Oh,
I mean,
then it didn't end the way
Raytheon
that
and
all of us wanted
Sibelian,
it to.
well, they both get a little bit humbled.
I mean, they
There's
both
some
could
character
stand it.
development.
Raytheon a little bit. Who's Jovax the Angry? You look cool as hell.
Rathian did.
Alright, why am I supposed to talk to Sibelian? That stupid cumrag.
You got to tell him that I don't want to be your friend. I mean,
Is there something you wish to discuss?
Oh, I did that quest. What am I supposed to do for you?
You seem
Oh, I have to speak to your followers as well? Ugh. I don't want to.
gross.
Gross. What can you tell me about him?
Aspect failed, Sibelian succeeded. Despite Deathwing's madness, despite the rage of the Grog,
Yeah, I don't really
Sibelian
care.
and his kin survived,
Like, he ran like a
allowing
pussy and then
us
didn't
to
really do
achieve
anything to
this
help
moment.
anyone.
That's my take on it, straight up. Like, I just,
Like, I get
do feel
fleeing
that
to survive, but if you fled the fight to survive, you don't get to come back and act like you're in charge. When there were still people here the whole time keeping up the fight.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
you
That's
can come
exactly
back
how
and be like, yo, this is badass that you've done this. Let me be a part of this. Let me help. Or like, let's rule equally together. I'll lead my people, you lead your people. You know?
You know, the funniest thing about this is like this whole dynamic between these two I have seen play out so many times in my life. Like, perfect example of like being in retail. right? You got your team, and if you've got a good management team, aka they're not heartless, assholes, and actually manage their team, right? Like I've had good management teams where I'm like, no, I love this manager. I will go above and beyond for them,
Right.
to make sure that all of our days are a little better, and then corporate shows up or the district manager shows up and starts trying to like kind of throw a little weight around. Like, no, no, I'm not going to respond well to that. We didn't all just do this work so that you could come in here and be like, yes, look at how well this store is running because of me.
You stand
Me.
before the rightful heir.
Oh, me. Yeah,
Stay
no, I'm
close,
not
champ.
going
I'm
to
supposed to
respond well to
escort the
that.
wagon?
Just
Anything to happen to the wagon?
Is there
or
any
its
way I can let
contents?
Sibelian die while I escort the wagon?
Why
Is that
are you
No.
launching this
God
ridiculous
damn it.
contraption again? It's agonizingly slow. Our enemies will be on the
Yeah,
lookout for us,
not a
and
huge
we
fan of
must
that.
encounter while transporting
Ooh, a rare
the
spawn.
eggs. So we shall travel as
Greedy
mortals do
Jesse.
to avoid their gaze. If saving the future of your
I'm
kind
I,
bores
I,
you,
I'm
you
not
are
gonna pronounce it
free to
like that.
leave. I would welcome the silence.
I know there's a G in it, but Jesse sounds so weird.
I mean, G doesn't always be the G sound. I know I didn't English that well, but like the name Gemma in is one instance, but you also have the name
Quiet,
Ginny,
I will risk no harm coming to the eggs.
right?
Right, holy crap,
Which
I
you can
forgot.
spell with a G, and also giraffe and geriatric and
do all
Geronimo.
themselves and reveal ourselves
Generally,
to the
G's
enemy? Absolutely
sound
not.
actually more
Stay
like
in
the
your
J sound.
Defend the wagon.
Like, it's actually not as common to get a G that sounds like the hard G. That comes from more Germanic words, and a lot of our G-sounding words actually come from more of a French base.
Oh.
That's why I hate the whole argument of, like,
This is
the whole
getting
GIF versus GIF
ridiculous.
argument.
How many random
Like, you can pronounce it
encounters
however
must
you
we
want
suffer
to.
before you realize
Yes,
your
the original
rules
creator
has
wanted it
failed?
pronounced
Let
GIF,
us take wing
and
be
yes,
done
it
with
is
Cease
graphical
your
user
fidgeting.
interface.
If anything is putting us at
Or
risk
whatever
of
it is, not
discovery,
graphical
it is your
user.
childish
Whatever.
impatience.
But
Champion,
like
to me.
the logic of like G words are pronounced with a hard G is just asinine.
They're all made.
Like, language is fake. It is made up. It is something that we as a society agree that we are just gonna.
Right, continue making these noises, and
Yeah, we
we'll,
make
we'll
noises.
figure that out.
It can be. Like, the whole fact of the matter is like, if you're an American, you say zebra instead of zebra, and guess what they call it in the actual place where they exist? It's called zebra.
Okay, things like that have happened a fair amount of times in my life, and
Finally,
sometimes there's the
I
ones
was
that
worried
people
the eggs
just
would hatch before
they
reaching
just
the lake
butcher it.
pools.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my favorite was
Titans, give
playing
me
Ark
patience.
Survival, right?
Yeah.
And it's relatively new at this point. It had only been out for about 2 or 3 weeks in pre-release. And I remember I'm gaming with this group of guys, and one of these cats just starts complaining about nobody helping him, and he needs to make another of these 40 stone sellings. And I'm like, the entire chat just goes quiet for a second. Like, what the fuck is a stone selling? Right? And all of us are like quietly at this point trying to like pick through the Ingram list. Like, did I miss something? What the hell is a selling? Like, and finally we get to what he's doing, and he's making stone ceilings.
Like, sealing, SEAL, or CEI?
CEI.
Oh, God.
Ceilings that he was pronouncing sellings, and we were all a little thrown off. That happens often.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know how I'd respond if I was at somewhere out in, a different part of the world and they were like, "Look at these zebras." I'd be like, "What's a zebra? What?"
I mean, I say zebra.
I do like playing with emphasis. Throwing the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable is just
Right. There we go.
You
Well, I
seem
say zebra as much as I
familiar.
say banana because I didn't learn
We are
English
not
in this
bound
country.
By the shadows
bananas.
of our
Just sounds
past.
fun though. Like that's just fun to say.
Oh, it's way more fun.
I am the future of the Black
I don't
Dragon
understand why
Flight.
people would
What is the
want to
meaning
say
of
something
this
other than banana.
Are the eggs-
Right. Have fun with it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yay.
Turning some stuff
Have you
in.
brought good tidings?
Yeah, I'm trying.
I long to see
What
the
am I supposed to
eggs
do?
return. Have you brought
Oh,
good
shit.
tidings?
That's an upgrade.
What am I supposed? Oh, maybe I talked to you.
Maintain the order.
Oh, I'm supposed to polish you? What the fuck? I don't want to
Well.
polish.
Well, everybody, I think it's about that time for us to figure out what to do about the food thing.
I actually need to eat very soon as well. I've
So
done a very
I,
good job of powering through, but I've got some mac and cheese that desperately needs to.
Well, I know we had several people stop by for a little bit tonight, and I appreciate and love
Yeah.
all of you. Thank you very
for
much.
hanging out with us.
Please feel free to see us next week when we dig into some add-ons and maybe some dungeon content.
Yes, we will be
Have
back.
you brought good
We will
tidings?
return with a vengeance.
Yeah, let's go
Oh,
do-
Pix. This is the
let's go do
U.S.
some
You're
IHOP.
entitled to your wrong opinion. I mean, yeah.
I long to see the eggs return.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
most
I am.
American thing.
All right. I could just call them ananas if I wanted to. But that would also be wrong. All right. We're going to hop off as soon as I go turn this in. I feel like this is a good place for me to pause it for the night.
All life
Are you
is worth
working
saving.
tomorrow, sir?
Yes, I am.
Bummer.
Well,
'Cause I was
Life
totally gonna say
endures.
just come over and hang out for a little bit.
ooh, what is this? Wait a minute.
What level are you at now?
64.
64, my favorite Nintendo. I mean,
I feel like that's way better than
Sweet.
that thing. The pocket-sized computation device is item level 70. Yeah, that's nowhere near as good as my other two. Trinkets. Heals you for 1,800 health whenever you kill a target that yields experience or honor. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with more
All
healy
right.
things. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. I'm done streaming. Later,
we love
nerds.
you. Good night.
Good night.